Hello, YouTube Christian community. Today we're going to go over a little vocabulary lesson. Since I keep hearing even established prophetesses screwing up vocabulary. The word that everybody should be saying, but isn't, but what is obvious through the context of what they're communicating, they are trying to say this word, resonate. Resonate. R-E-S-O-N-A-T-E. To produce or be filled with a deep, full, reverberating sound. Now, when people are meaning to say this word, they're meaning it in a symbolic fashion that something, a concept, a theory, a rhema word is resonating, it is reverberating in your spirit, maybe even your soul. It means that your discernment tells you that it applies to you, or that it is truth. This is what everyone means to say. But instead, what everyone is saying isn't even actually a word. What everyone is saying is resignate, which technically is not even a word. Resignate is derived from the word resign or resignation. To resign means to voluntarily leave a job or other position. To give up an office, power, privilege. To end a game by conceding defeat. To accept that something is undesirable, cannot be avoided. To resign. Now, as Christians, yes, we can fall into resignation. Resignation is the formal act of giving up or quitting one's office or position. A resignation can occur when a person holding a position gained by election or appointed steps down, but leaving a position upon the expiration of a term or choosing not to seek an additional term is not considered resignation. As Christians, yes, we can fall into resignation spiritually, which is kind of where I'm at today. Which is probably why I'm finally making this video, because I'm pissed off enough to make it regarding my own personal life. So I'm going to give an example of how we as Christians can fall into resignation. I believed, I was convinced that I knew who my future husband was. And yeah, I made the mistake of going and telling him, and then he dropped off the face of the earth, and I haven't heard from him in over 3 weeks now. I am now resigning to the concept that maybe he was a counterfeit. Maybe that wasn't from God. Because if it was, you'd think he'd be getting into alignment. Now, whether I'm right or wrong to resign on this topic is a whole nother discussion. But it's an example of how I am resigning. It kind of means to give up hope. So, when all these people on YouTube are talking about prophecies, when you are giving a prophecy, when you are giving a rhema word, and you're talking about whether or not your viewers, your subscribers, are going to resonate, whether it's going to ring true for them or not, you don't want to be using the word resign, or it's not even a word, resignate. It's not even a word. You want to be using the word resonate. So, as Christians, can we please get our vocabulary right so we stop sounding like idiots?